Imagine waking up one morning to find that superheroes are real. Picture people with powers beyond imagination walking among us, changing the rules of society as we know it. How would governments react? What new laws would we need? And could we ever feel safe knowing these extraordinary abilities could be used for good or for chaos? Today on Did You Know, we're diving into a world where superheroes actually exist. Stay with us because every twist and turn is more mind-blowing than the last.
Batman, Superman, heroes in sight. What if their powers lit up our night? Dreams to reality, no disguise. Superhuman wonders before our eyes. Welcome to Did You Know? Let's explore a world of powers and so much more. Flying high, strength untamed, where every twist rewrites the game.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to Did You Know? If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because we're taking you on a wild journey through the ultimate what-ifs. Today, we're imagining a world where superheroes aren't just in comic books and movies. They're real. From flying vigilantes to people with mind-bending powers, we're exploring how these heroes and villains would change our world. Let's start with the power everyone dreams of: flying. Imagine looking up at the sky on your morning commute and seeing a person flying over the city. No jetpacks, no planes, just pure, unassisted human flight. In this world, the skies aren't just for birds and airplanes anymore. They're a new frontier, with people who can fly becoming an everyday sight. Picture crowded skies over New York or Los Angeles with skylanes for these flyers. Governments might even have to create air traffic rules just for people with flight powers. You'd have no fly zones over sensitive areas, and maybe even superhero flight patrols tasked with monitoring the skies. But here's where it gets complicated. Imagine the dark side of unrestricted flight: sudden mid-air collisions, dangerous stunts, or even criminals who can fly away from the scene of a crime. How would society handle these risks? Would people still see flight as a blessing or a potential threat? Flying's a dream, but what about a power that can truly alter the world? Let's explore the impact of super strength. Imagine walking down the street and seeing someone lift a fallen tree with ease after a storm. In this world, people with super strength become first responders, helping in disasters and assisting in construction. But it's more than just lifting heavy things. It's the power to reshape our cities. Picture these heroes as essential to our emergency services, lifting vehicles to free trapped people or reinforcing buildings in earthquake zones. Entire skyscrapers could be built by teams of super strong individuals, transforming construction sites into places of awe and wonder. But here's the downside. Super strength, if misused, could pose a major risk. Imagine governments enforcing strict regulations, requiring people with super strength to register and train. What if this power were used for crime? Would we need special superhero task forces to keep these super strong individuals in check? Strength has its perks, but what if someone could move objects with a mere thought? Let's dive into the world of telekinesis. Imagine sitting in a cafe and seeing someone across the room lift their coffee cup without touching it, guiding it through the air with their mind. In this world, telekinesis, moving objects by thought alone, becomes a new skill, turning daily life into something out of a sci-fi movie. People with telekinesis would change everything, from emergency services lifting debris after an accident to medical professionals performing surgery with their minds. Imagine cities built and maintained by telekinetic engineers, where the very walls are assembled without a single touch. But with telekinesis comes new dangers. How do we prevent misuse? Imagine governments setting up monitoring systems to track telekinetic activity in restricted areas, fearing the potential for espionage or sabotage. What would life look like in a world where people could move anything from anywhere? Moving things with your mind is one thing, But imagine if someone could control time itself. Let's explore the shocking possibilities of time manipulation. Now imagine a person who could freeze a moment, rewind events, or skip ahead in time. People with time manipulation powers would become legends, possessing the ability to alter not just moments, but entire timelines. Think about it. Someone with the power to rewind a tragedy or stop a crime before it happens could be the ultimate hero. Governments and law enforcement would rely on them for high-stakes interventions. But the possibilities go far beyond heroics. With this power comes ethical dilemmas. What if someone abuses time manipulation for personal gain or to cover up mistakes? Imagine secret organizations forming to monitor these time manipulators, with strict laws controlling when and how they can alter time. Would society embrace them or fear their potential to rewrite reality? From altering time to changing appearances, let's dive into a power that's all about identity: shapeshifting. Imagine walking down the street and passing someone, only to look back and see they've transformed into a completely different person. In a world with shapeshifters, anyone could be anyone. A celebrity, a leader, even you. Shapeshifters could become the ultimate spies or undercover agents, blending into any environment. Governments and private organizations would employ them for missions requiring stealth and secrecy. Imagine high-profile trials where the defendant has to prove their identity, or businesses requiring DNA verification for important meetings. But here's where it gets tricky. Shapeshifting brings up serious issues of trust and security. How do we protect against identity theft when anyone can look like anyone else? And would laws even matter if someone can evade capture by simply changing faces? Society would be forced to question everything about identity. So there you have it. A world where people can fly, lift mountains, move objects with their minds, control time, and alter their appearance at will. Each power brings incredible possibilities and unbelievable risks. But now, we want to hear from you. If you could pick one of these powers, which one would it be? And do you think society could handle these abilities? Or would it all lead to chaos? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're as fascinated by these mind-bending what-if scenarios as we are. Thanks for watching Did You Know? And remember, the future holds infinite possibilities waiting to be explored. Next up, we're diving into AI's incredible take on historical figures as if they lived in today's world. Trust us, you won't want to miss it.
Batman, Superman, heroes in sight. What if their powers lit up our night? Dreams to reality, no disguise. Superhuman wonders before our eyes. Welcome to Did You Know? Let's explore a world of powers and so much more. Flying high.